EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and our home team. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. For him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Gentry. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. The 20. 10. Touchdown. Cardinals. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They'll run on first down. Woodard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Gentry. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Gentry. He finds Brown, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, Gentry. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Gentry. He's able to muscle him here as he pulls it in. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. From the gun, Gentry. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. The 30, past the 20, 10. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Cardinals 6.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On 1st down, Woodard, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Gentry. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
Complete.
Give him 16 yards there. And
I can't scheme it up better than that.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st.
Actually, home on this.
Throwing on 1st down. Gentry. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Gentry. He's got the connection left side to Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. From the gun, Gentry.
Get there faster.
And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43-yard line.
Well, that game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
14, Cardinals 6.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gentry. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Oh, it's a pass.
The Cardinals on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Gentry is going to let this one go deep. And that would be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Yes, sir.
And touchdown. Big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Them boys blew couple for him.
This team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Bless you.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No, I tell my offense right here, the punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it brings up 3rd.
It's a screen pass.
Yes, sir.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Yes,
Here comes the
sir.
Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I need to get Marco Pippen some drip. Just be balling for real.
1-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I think it's the time game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They want that to happen again.
He beat.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
21-yard line.
Have a day.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he will take it in for the touchdown. From 21 yards away.
Hey.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. extra point attempt to come here. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but now their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Spice up these looks. Nah, I can't experiment.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
All right.
Big time.
And now a throw here.
He open, not open.
Back out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly.
If he get his own position.
Tackle.
I'm on the quarterback, dude.
Gentry, it's caught on the right side, Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down.
Offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, Gentry.
That's why I man up. That's why I man up the running back right there.
And second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Gentry. He's going to walk one. Deep left side. Inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
That's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
46 yards.
That's real tough.
From the gun. Gentry. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
A pickup of 2.
Brings
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now he's forced out left.
I'm about to say, get this man.
He's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
So we'll recount.
That's a fast man. He got like 86 speed though.
No doubt about it. He's having himself a game.
From the gun on 3rd down.
That's a fucking play. That's a fucking play, man. That is a fucking play.
He's at the 30, 20.
He just snapped up.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
All you can do is put him in position to succeed. They gotta do the rest.
Pick 6, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This is a seed, coach. They gotta do the rest, coach.
go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him,
Very
they've
quickly.
got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll run on first down. Woodard.
Yeah.
He still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Ooh, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try. I want to see how it's going to look. I want to see how it's
Coming up
going
at
to look.
halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the
That's a different look than he was expecting.
I was on it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And it's third down.
Quarters with the
Operating from the
move.
gun.
I'm on that.
Gentry going up
I'm on that
top.
too.
And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was
I actually like quarters
Couldn't come up with it
in certain situations. But I do a lot of adjustments, like real quick adjustments that make them play it differently.
Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect?
Because
Let's
sometimes
take a
they be
big
selling.
shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it
Oh, I
again.
thought I hit him.
Take over.
They're in the second quarter now in Vegas. The Raiders are out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
Tell me how you like my new playbook. Nah, let me stop playing. This ain't my new playbook. Or is it? This might be some new
The
shit.
offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And
It's gotta be
analytics
rough
will
with
tell
passing.
you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The hit comes late.
I should have
We saw
declined it,
There's your
but
flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
of course,
It's intercepted. That's all down near the 5.
I need my other receiver
As
out
his
there.
guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's
Thought I
having,
tried.
a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On 1st and 10, Gentry.
Yes, sir.
It's in the end zone.
Bring that heat.
This could go wrong at this point. This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
I'd rather have been a safety. I want to get back on
It's been
offense.
a nightmare for that offense. Defense just
Hey, I might have just found a
And
new
when you're
blitz.
picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
everything that can go
Shit.
wrong has gone wrong
That
for
was
this
some
offensive
push.
unit. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
zone blitzes the wave?
Throwing on first down. Gentry. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
What kind of angles these niggas taking?
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Brandon, I think
Every angle right there is
the same
terrible.
way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Gentry. Comes and down he goes.
Hey, I'm really cooking up some shit right now.
Timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I really just cook up some stuff. Excellent.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Operating from the gun, Gentry.
Yeah, this nigga is a monster, bro.
Now the Card's going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Arizona.
Boy, that nigga ain't dropping nothing, bro. Let me,
On first down, Gentry. That's
this man
doesn't
here, bro.
quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This is first and goal,
That's all I
and a
gotta
golden
say.
chance to get a score back here before halftime. From the gun, Gentry. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
In the end zone. Brings up 2nd and goal.
I'm stuffing the run. I'm not going for the
From the
run.
1 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Gentry dancing.
Get him.
Not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Yes,
So we reach
sir.
halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first.
Oh, yeah, I meant to tell him he got too many traits on his team, too. He ain't got inside stuff and 2 no outsides.
And they give this time to the tailback.
I like
And he's going to
running
take
it.
this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
Trying to let the tight end go blocking.
16 yards, a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
God.
It is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they'll get this down to the 10. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Oh,
It's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Let him go.
And there he goes. 30, 10, and they will
I was trying to throw it to the power line, bro, and he stopped.
The Cardinals touchdown. And maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they have been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick six.
Seemingly coming up for
he didn't
air
start running,
after
that
being
would've been
dominated as you described.
God.
They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Monarchs 42, Cardinals 13.
Oh, I just greased.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
17-yard line.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Touchdown.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, touchdown. A big play there.
Yeah, I knew it was quarters.
And this offense continues to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Oh, Mike on, you're here.
25-yard line.
Missing.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to the locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming,
shit, what am I
wake
doing?
up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Looking to throw on second down. Gentry. There's that man again. It's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. From the gun, Gentry. And over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun. Gentry. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with
That's
the
good D,
too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
I don't know about them, Blue. Look like pretty good defense to me.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, Gentry.
That's a right there.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
He threw it right to me. I got to say right there.
Away. And the Cardinals are able to make things a bit more respectable. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Oh, shit. That boy got tired, boy. If he went tired, he might have got out of there. I'm finna have to run power. I can't run stretch or motherfucking.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And for them
a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared.
Tighten me up a little bit. Let me get him some rushing yards first, and I'm going to get back to throwing.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back.
I should just juke him,
losing
man.
yardage on the play back at
That's
the
on me.
44.
I should have juked him.
2 yards the
I thought he
loss,
was going to
2nd and
click
12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Yeah, I got a tight end too.
His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger body wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring it down here, got into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Who had the tight end on street?
Because you said that being a team game, and you need all 11
Fried.
working
He's
well
gone.
together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
To throw on second down, Gentry. Looking outside, it's complete. And all the way down to the 26.
Complete.
A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 42 yards.
First down, Cardinals.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Gentry.
Oh, time drop. Oh, shoot.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let me bring that blitz again.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Gentry. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 18, the 40, the 30, 10.
Let's stop and go so fucking lethal.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Point after, right down the middle. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now a throw here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Crazy thing is, he hasn't played a bad game. Literally all his turnovers have been
Arizona.
touchdowns.
From the gun, Gentry. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's It's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gentry throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this
fault.
one is gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd down, Gentry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That'll put him at 190 receiving yards now. He's putting on a show. He also has a 1st down.
That nigga got 190. Goodness gracious.
Operating from the gun. Gentry. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete.
Goodness gracious.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
You can't guard them niggas. Just say that, man. Lord have
The
mercy.
chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun. Gentry.
Yep.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off with great anticipation. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Bro, that don't make no sense.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun. Gentry.
Let's go.
Not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Oh, time let me drop one. Damn.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
He messed something up. He got his. He must got his like punter at kicker, or kicker at punter or something.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys continue to pour it on.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here.
Get in your bed. Get in your bed.
Let's see what they've come
Go
up with
get in your bed.
offensively after having time to talk it over.
Golly.
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 2nd down now, Woodard. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
To throw on 3rd down. Gentry. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, Gentry. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.